Chris Gore here. I'm doing a little favor for my buddy Jesse from POParitaville, covering the Halloween Horror Nights here at Universal.
My first Eyegore Award of the evening goes to David Arquette. David!
I love horror fans. They truly support the things they love. They have a great sense of humor. They're a bunch of oddballs just like me.
At nearly 12 years of age, actress and personally a dear friend, Bailee Madison possesses an illuminating on-screen presence that is evident in each role and genre she tackles. From her latest starring role, Bailee enters the world of horror, starring in Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, written and produced by true cinematic master Guillermo del Toro.
Hi guys! Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
You look beautiful.
Well, thank you. You look better than I do.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. First off, I can't leave this stage without thanking Ryan. Ryan, you are so close to me and my family, and you mean so much to us, and you're so kind. And I love your little girl. I love your little boy with all my heart. And thank you for being such a wonderful friend and for being here tonight. And thank you so much.
First of all, tell me what it was like to be in Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Were you ever really scared during the filming of the movie?
Being in Don't Be Afraid of the Dark was so new for me. I've never worked on a scary film, nor have I had to read all the creatures who weren't even there. So it was definitely a bit of a challenge and hard for me. But I don't regret it because I got to learn so much and grow as an actress. So I take it all as big respect.
You seem so mature and like smart and stuff. Like, what did you learn from Katie Holmes working on that film?
What did I learn from Katie Holmes? Just the class that she has. And there wasn't one day that she didn't walk in and say good morning to each and every person on that set. Whether it was the people who sweep the dust from the set or that greet you when you walk in and then say goodbye, say goodbye to every single person. I just learned the classes that she has. And she's so kind, energetic, and loving, and so talented. So I definitely learned what a talent that she was.
And you must have a really, really active imagination to be able to envision the creatures that were in the film. I mean, did that ever kind of creep you out a little bit?
I was only 9 years old when I shot this movie, so my vision of horror was pretty slim. There were really exciting days when you kind of got that piece of tape. So, I mean, I tried my best. It came down to, like, for the bathtub scene, I'd ask my mom, can you help me with this? And I was taking a bath that night, conveniently, with the bathtub scene the next day. And she shut off the lights, and my heart started beating so fast. So I was like, just imagine that with creatures coming after you.
And what can you tell me about working with Guillermo del Toro?
Guillermo del Toro, he just has such a passion for every single film that he does. And you could see see excitement in his eyes every day that he would come to set, and it really was just a big honor to get to work with him. And he pulled emotions out of me that I'm very grateful that he did, because now I'm able to use them, and I don't know what I would do without him. He's such a wonderful man, and I love Guillermo.
Well, I gotta say, I know you're only 25 years old, but you seem like you're like 25.
Thank you. Thank you. Maybe he's 25. Maybe that's why. Right? You never know.
Congratulations, you were awesome in the movie.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Bye, guys.
Well, let's bring him up. This year's Eyegore Award winner, who ran, I'm sorry, I told you this ceremony would be brutal. So, come on up and get your award, everybody. Rainn Wilson. Thank you for that. I never thought in all my life that I would be standing here at the Eyegore Awards with you freaks. This is pretty cool. Has anyone in this room seen a movie that doesn't involve like a cheerleader getting shot in the face with a shotgun? Do you guys even know who Katherine Heigl is? Weird horror freaks. You guys psyched for Dolphin's Tale this weekend? Yeah! Let's hear it! Can I get a woo? I really want to thank the greatest ensemble that I've ever worked with. Steve Carell, Ed Helms.
Rule, if an actor can make you laugh and scream at the same time, reward him. So it's my pleasure to do just that and give the Eyegore Award to my friend, Jamie Kennedy.
A lot of people are upset that I died in Scream 2. A lot of people wish that I died in Son of Mask 2. That's an inside joke. It's big in Portugal.
I'm standing here with the illustrious James Gunn.
I'm standing here with Chris Gore, my old friend.
Oh, and you first of all, you should have gotten an award here tonight. You're here to present an award.
Well,
but
I didn't really have any horror movies come out this year.
But Super
has horror elements. Yes, it does. It has a lot of gore. Well, it's the Eyegore Awards.
Right.
And there's a lot of gore in Super. There's more gore in Super than there is in Slither, really, in a lot of ways.
Yeah. I mean, it's
more real gore.
Yeah, it's definitely Super is one of those movies that is difficult to define from the standpoint of, yes, it's superhero genre, but there's horror in it. It's a romance. It's like it feels a lot. Since Taxi Driver, I don't think I've seen a movie like that where you're so involved with that character.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm just completely kissing your ass.
Super
is on my top 10 list for the year.
Listen, I was so appreciative of all the help you gave us and said nice things about us. And you know what I really loved? You saying nice things about Rainn. Because Rainn Wilson Ellen Page is amazing in Super, and I will, not taking away from that at all. But she's the one who always gets noticed. And Rainn's performance is so multifaceted, and he does something that no other actor could do in that movie, and he's so amazing. And just because he's next to this other performer who's so crazy amazing, he doesn't always get the attention he deserves. And that's what I really liked about what you had to say, because I really do think that in a real perfect world, Rainn Wilson would be nominated for an Oscar for Super.
I agree. No, I'm pushing for that. When Oscar season comes up, Rainn Wilson should get nominated for Super, and you should be nominated for, at the very least, original screenplay, because it's so hard to find movies that have that kind of originality and the creativity. With him doing those drawings at the beginning and he changes the hands, it's just, there's so much going on.
Thanks.
I bought the soundtrack too. The music.
The music is great. Yeah.
The music is amazing.
Well, Tyler Bates, there's certain people you meet in life who, as you're going along making films, who you meet, who are guys you're going to work with forever. And one of those people is like Nathan Fillion. Another person is Michael Rooker. No matter what I do, I want Nathan and Rooker to be involved in some capacity. But then Tyler Bates, the guy who did the score for Super, he did the score for Dawn of the Dead, the score for Slither. I want to work with Tyler for the rest of my life. Steve Gaynor, the guy who was a DP on Super, doing 55 setups a day. Who else can do that? It's like, so it's like I want to work with him forever, and it's a real great thing. But Tyler's actually my main partner of anybody.
Well, the music's amazing, and also DVD's great. Like the commentary with you and Rainn.
Oh, did you hear that?
Of course.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I like it a lot. I haven't listened to it since we did it actually, but I've been meaning to. I know I felt good about it. It was honest. I felt honest during it. So yeah, that always feels good.
I mean, this is like the movie has so much heart. I think like some people like might just look at like the gore aspects or some of the superheroics or the comedy,
the exploitation aspects of it.
But the heart is why that movie works.
That's the only reason I made it. I made it because I felt called to tell an emotional story within this shell of something very fucked up for people like you and me who are fucked up, right? You know, and that's what it is. It's a hard, you know, it's a sweet movie for fucked up people, for very fucked up people.
But the weird thing is that I don't want to give anything away. That final scene, I'm sitting here going like, am I about to cry like at this ending? Like with all, I don't want to. I mean, you know what I'm talking about? Like it's a lot. I'm not the only person who's had that reaction.
Oh no, I get every single day. I get tweets from people and Facebook messages from people saying they cried at the end, and you know, it's a real. That's what I set out to do with the movie. It's like some movies you set out and you like, I just want to get as big of a net over as wide of an audience as I possibly can. And that's, honestly, sometimes that's my goal, you know? And then other times, my goal is not so much that, but to make a movie that appeals to some people in a really intense way. And that's what Super was for me. And it seems to have worked in that way, you know? So it's been a very good experience. Good experience.
What I love about the ending, so unexpected in terms of the genre.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming at all, and I did not see the getting all emotional.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah.
I thank you for making that movie because it's so little originality now in Hollywood, and for you to continue to persevere and make the kind of films you do,
yeah, but you'll give
keep
me a
it
pass
going.
On my next one when I fucking sell out.
I know, it's coming from you. Coming from you. Come on. I mean, Dawn of the Dead was great. Like, what was wrong with that?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, brother.
Love always seeing you.
Yeah, you too, man. You're
See
really
you.
done. See ya.
It was gore-tastic.